Both the president's remarks and those of the vice president will now be inside tomorrow night. Now, as for tonight, the headliner is former President Bill Clinton. He is set to speak in the 9 o'clock hour. So one question is, can past presidents impact party conventions and campaigns?
Well, besides Clinton, former Presidents George W. Bush and George H.W. Bush and Jimmy Carter have all had a presence at the conventions. Fox 11's Bill Miston brings us multiple views.
This election, to me, is about which candidate is more likely to return us to full employment. This is a clear choice.
But can past presidents speaking at conventions give voters a clear answer come November? Political experts say it depends.
It often depends on exactly who the president or ex-president is and how long ago they served in office.
At last week's Republican convention, Presidents George H.W. Bush and George W. Bush addressed the convention in a video.
Dad and I both know what it takes to be president. And there's no doubt in our mind that Mitt Romney will be a great president.
I mean, 95% of the people who watch these conventions already know who they're going to vote for.
Republican strategist Mark Grahl says having past presidents at conventions doesn't get independents to the polls. It's meant to electrify the base.
There is a lot of reasons to bring these past success stories out there to show people we've elected these past presidents, we can do it again. And
Jacobs says that also means glossing over the Bush presidencies. Instead, the GOP is trying to tie Obama's presidency to that of Democrat Jimmy Carter and Republican Ronald Reagan's subsequent 2 terms.
If we fired Jimmy Carter then, why would we rehire Barack Obama now?
That means crafting themes for voters to latch onto.
You want to reflect the best, not the worst, and so President Reagan and President Clinton are the obvious choices for both parties.
The evidence is overwhelming. President Obama is a leader for America.
Carter addressed the Democratic convention in a video Tuesday night. Democrats say Clinton's speech Wednesday can pull undecided voters to Obama's side.
For a group of people who understand their record of service and really understand the strong economy that we enjoyed under Clinton will realize that he agrees with the path that Obama is taking in bringing the country back.
It only works if there is a strong middle class. That's what happened when I was president.
Jacobs says with about 60 days left, both parties will do whatever it takes to solidify their storylines for the American public. Bill Miston, Fox 11 News.
Now, if you thought presidents weren't heavily involved in conventions in the past, Jacob says you'd be right. However, he says once parties started to have clearer choices for their tickets starting in the 70s, conventions became more routine. Past presidents then had fewer conflicts of interest when it came to the ticket selection. Now, you can get a behind-the-scenes look at the Democratic Convention in Charlotte on our website, fox11online.com. You'll find that in the photo gallery section on our homepage. The images show Michelle Obama and other speakers at the podium, as well as delegates from across the country.